Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Maugraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalara Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Magnar Skullgrim, Goliath Sorcerer.
Ebonite, the fire-kindled, wandering Flamosifer.
So who wants to tell us what happened last time?
I can. So last time we were talking to the cleric fellow and he opened up into this vestibule chamber thing. And we walked in and immediately had to make some wisdom saves because there was a nasty goat thing that we ended up having to take down. And then as we walked in further, there's a giant hole in the bottom of like the churchy part of the church. And then a crow type thing, I don't quite know how to describe it, came out after us and we had to take it down. And then Magnar realized that it would be a lot easier if he, actually had all the stuff that he normally would be wearing. So now he and I are at the bottom of the hole and I think we're going to leave.
We all almost died multiple times. Or some of us, at least.
I was fine.
I am not currently.
Margraine's seen better days.
Okay, so we'll open up right there. Magnar has just hit the ground, taking the winged demon creature with him and ending its life, but he's not doing great either. Just as a reminder, you guys are under the temple proper. It is a 30-foot drop. From there, I don't know if anybody's still left on the balcony. It was a 20-foot drop from the top of the balcony to the first level and then 50 feet to the bottom. So that's the situation you're in. And Magnar has just stated that, hey, I think maybe we should leave and come back.
Yeah, I think the other two are still on the balcony. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm still on the balcony.
Right, because both Zalara and Magnar had leaped off of the balcony to attack the creature, and Zalara hit it and then fell to the ground, but, it was pretty safe, and then Magnar tackled it and took it down.
Yeah, she had like that perfect 3-point landing, nothing. No damage.
Nope.
Monks, man.
Monks are amazing.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think we underestimated what we would be facing down here.
I didn't realize I was so naked.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me either. Missing your hammer and everything.
Wait, you're having this conversation over like 50 feet? You're yelling at each other?
I assume
I didn't realize I was so naked.
At least you know who to trust. That's right.
So what's down in this hole? Is it just a plain hole?
Could one of you throw us a rope or something? We'll climb back out and go get Magnar's stuff.
So what you notice down there, Ben, all around is extremely dark. I forget, you don't have dark vision, correct?
I do not.
Okay. So what you see around you is basically it's just you see there's some rubble around you. It's obviously the stones that made up the floor above you. It's all crumbled down around you, and it's just extremely dark. You're not really getting much. There's obviously no outside light sources coming in, so it's just pretty much pitch black for you right now.
So it's like a hole, or the stone floor above just kind of collapsed in.
Right.
So okay.
Now, one thing you will notice is that actually, you know what? Give me a perception check to see if this is something
historically
Magnar would notice.
Yeah, just don't roll an 8.
How about a 3?
Okay. No, I guess that stays in character. It's something you wouldn't notice, this little detail. So, okay. Basically it's just like there's a whole chamber down here, and it doesn't feel like you're in a cave. It feels like you're, it feels like a chamber of some kind, but you can't see much further than just a few feet in front of your face because it is so dark.
How about me?
You?
Anything special I'm noticing?
Okay, what you notice is that, like I said, there's the... what you do notice is obviously the rubble, as I just mentioned, and not too far down the way, I guess it would be facing toward the altar way of the church. You see there is a large door structure there as well, like an actual door, not just a structure, which is closed.
Oh, Okay, then. There's a door down there. Do you see that, Magnar?
Can I see it now, or that she pointed out?
No,
Or is it
yeah, I
just
mean
dark?
it's just too far away
Okay.
for you with the dark vision on.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Now both of you start hearing some rocks being kicked around you, and you
Oh.
hear some voices say, "Let us out! Yes, let us out! Let us out! Let us out!" You're hearing this telepathically in your heads, just the two of you. Let us out!
Did you hear that? Zalara?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Whatever it is, let's not let it out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Break the seal! Let us out! Break the seal! Let us out!
In my head, I'm gonna think back.
Who are you?
Do I get any response?
Let us out! We will show you who we are. Let us out! We will show you who we are.
Definitely not.
I say out loud.
Margarine, Hibonite, you might want to hurry up and help get us out.
Yeah, I'll throw. I've got 50 foot of silk rope. I'll throw that down and try and tie it off somewhere. Is there any way where I can tie it, or so they can try and climb out?
The only way you could tie it is there's basically yes, you can. Basically, there's a stone railing right there, but it has openings in it, decoratively, so you could tie it around that and drop it down.
Okay, yeah, I'll tie it off there and I'll toss it down. Okay, yeah, here's a rope and I'll throw it down.
All right, I'll try to climb up then. Test it first, make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, as it comes down,
tumble
both
down.
of you
First.
guys hear the skittering is getting a little bit closer. The rocks moving around. You don't see anything, not even you, Zalara, but there's definitely something down here with you. Let us out! Break the seal! Let us out! Let us out!
I'm definitely climbing as fast as I can out of there.
All right, give me.
Actually, I'll let Zalara go first.
Okie
Go,
doke.
go.
Okay, give me an
acrobatics.
No, athletics.
Ugh,
Yeah, rope climbing.
fingers crossed. That's a 7.
You have a -1?
I do. I
All
rolled
right.
an 8, guys.
All right, Zalara gets up, but slowly. She does make it up to the next floor, so she is able to. You're not climbing all the way up quickly, but you're able to get up in the next floor. And then, as Magnar, give me an athletics roll.
All right. Where's athletics? Please be good. Oh my god. 9.
Okay, so as you are starting to climb up, suddenly in front of you, a face appears. It's made up of, it looks like 1,000 different little smaller faces all coming out, yelling, pleading, saying, "Please let us out, break the seal, let us out, let us out." I need you to give me a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Oh, a 9.
Okay.
Again.
You have the frightened condition right now.
All right.
Which,
So I'm gonna.
give me a second, because I can't remember.
I think I just have to run away from.
From
Or
it.
I can't get closer to something.
Right.
And disadvantage on attacks against it.
Yeah. Okay. So you're able to climb up, and you are terrified by this weird amorphous thing with its multiple faces all coming out. You can still hear it behind you, even though you two are on the second floor, saying, "Break the seal, let us out! Break the seal, let us out!"
Does it sound fainter?
No,
Or is it still?
it's still
just as loud in our heads?
in your heads, it's just as loud.
Hibonite, is this
Oh,
the
good.
thing you were talking about?
You two don't hear it.
No, we don't hear it. Okay, they hear it from the other floor. Sorry.
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
two of you on the balcony, Hibonite and Margraine, do not hear it.
Got it.
So what we saw, or did I just see it? Or
Just
did
you saw
Laura
it.
See it? So, okay. So was it like just people and I could see a bunch of faces, or it was a thing with a bunch of
It's
faces?
a thing with a bunch of little faces that are all coming out as though it's kind of in, I'm sorry, I didn't describe it too well. It looks like it's in humanoid form overall, kind of a pale color, sort of flesh tone, but just a little bit off. And then from where the head would be, you see a bunch of little faces coming out, all saying it kind of over each other. Like a face will come out saying it, and then another face will come out over that. And that happens thousands of times over where the face is.
Got it. No wonder I'm afraid. All right. So are we on the balcony now, or just the?
No, you're just on
first floor?
the two of you are just on the first floor with your less than 10 rolls.
Okay.
I'll call down. What's taking you guys so long?
Just, I don't know. Just a minute.
There's
Let's get up. Let's get out of here.
Do you need me to
Zalara.
pull you out?
All right, looking down now, Margaret, since you're looking over the balcony, you can see there is a form down. Oh, wait, you don't have dark vision either, do you?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I am the most blind dwarf there is.
That's right. Okay.
I can see it.
Oh, okay. So
I'll be able to see if I'm next to him.
right. So Hibonite, you see down there is a creature that Magnar. It looks like he was trying to scurry away from, but this creature is now, and you can see it on the rope, is tugging on the rope as well, starting to climb up after them.
Firebolt, not firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll on that.
15.
Okay, so you do hit the creature, and it yells out in pain. And suddenly you hear that now, Zalara. And if you look over, you can see it. You can hear it as well, Margraine. What were you doing, Magnar?
So I'm going to cut the rope from below me so it can't climb up the rope itself.
Oh man, that's the good silk one.
Sorry, man. That's a monster.
Never cut a rope, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do cut it?
I do cut it. Yep.
I've never used this before, but I've had it since level 1. Can I use my divine sense? Can I know what that is?
Go
If
ahead.
it's
Hey, how does it work?
Celestial, fey, fiend, or undead.
Oh, okay. So yeah, using that, you know the creature coming out of there is a fiend.
Okay, it's a fiend. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I'd use it just to get a feel, because I get 4 of them a day, and I've never once used it. So
Yep, this is definitely fiendish.
Okay, it's a fiend. Got it.
And,
Zalara, go.
and so you cut the rope, and you hear, "No, you could have been our savior, our savior, our savior."
No thanks.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
So, is there a way out from where we currently are?
Yeah, because you guys, the way you came in, there was the vestibule up front, which had the big pit that was supposed to be on fire but didn't. There was a doorway that went front, like straight ahead of you, and then to the right was the staircase, which is the way you guys took up to the balcony. So this, you're facing from your direction now. You're facing the vestibule, that door. That if you had
so
gone
they're
straight,
on the main floor, and I'm up on the balcony. Okay, I'll
Correct.
start running down the stairs, and I'll detach my rope and take whatever's left of it.
I'll accompany Margraine. I'll just stick with Margraine.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're. Yeah. Okay. You guys all head.
Man, I totally misunderstood like how this place was laid out.
Oh, really?
Like I thought we came from another room onto this balcony.
We came down, and it was almost like another church underneath it, right? And there was the main open area, and we went upstairs onto a balcony.
Yeah, you guys went up to the balcony like you would in any other kind of
Yeah.
There was like you went up to the balcony in like a church, like you would in a large, cathedral church, and then down below is the main floor.
So when he fell, he broke through the floor into some sort of undercroft.
Right, but that was already there. That you guys saw that from the beginning.
giant hole in the floor.
That's right.
Because
okay.
that's what Grinder had told you about, how he was in there praying and then the floor shook and fell apart, and he explored some areas down there.
Okay. Yeah, because we had gone
Well,
up
it's no
onto
surprise
the
that I
balcony.
misremembered it. So
Yeah, we had gone up onto the balcony to get a better look into the pit.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now
So I'm running out the door.
Okay,
I'm
so
following
you guys are all running, and then you get there and you remember that, this is kind of a masoned off section that Grinder had hit a couple of different bricks to open, and it opened magically. So you don't see like a door right there. If one of you wants to give me an Arcana check, you might be able to learn a little bit more.
I'll certainly do my best.
Arcana's not my strong suit.
I'm not trained
Mine
in
either.
that. +3.
I got a 15 with a +0.
16 with a +3.
Okay, so
our day
I am a sorcerer.
so you do remember maybe it's from Vadhava or maybe one of the other sorcerers, and of course Hibonite, you know from your extensive reading as well that this is a type of just magical door. If you look at the bricks right and look for the ones that are a little bit off, you hit them both, you can open it. So you both are able to find that quickly.
Nice. Hit one each, I guess.
Okay, and it comes open. You see Grinder there still kneeling. He looks up very surprised to see you. Have you found it already?
Be right back. We found something else, but I forgot something.
Where are you
Be right
going?
back.
We need to get some more equipment, some more specialized stuff to exorcise the demons.
He's just looking flabbergasted.
It was more dangerous than we expected. He's under-equipped. He needs his things, and we're going right back.
Make sure you're coming back, or the deal is off.
I understand.
Of course we'll be back.
The deal is at the forefront of what I want to do.
All right, he looks at you very concerned.
You might want to close these doors.
And do you mean coming right back, or can we have a small 8-hour nap in between?
Well, the council is meeting tomorrow, so
Short rest.
And what time is it now?
Do you need a full 8
Time-ish.
hours, Hibonite?
To get my spells back, I have none.
6 doesn't work for you?
I'm not elven.
It's
so-
it's probably a little after noon, you would wager. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Did you guys, I forget, did you sleep with Margaine's parents? At Margaine's parents? You didn't, did you?
No, I
we
don't think
didn't.
so.
I was thinking time had passed, but
No,
I think we were
it
just
didn't.
maybe eating or something.
Yeah, some-
Yeah, you were talking to his dad, and then he left.
Okay.
So actually, it's fairly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's since you guys were. Yeah, no, a little afternoon would probably be right because it was early morning when you were first taken by the Kalimdor soldiers earlier this morning. You guys haven't had a busy day once again.
Yeah.
It's always a busy
Yeah.
day.
So we'll head back to Margraine's because we asked for a courier to bring our stuff back.
Right.
So
All right, you make your way back through the streets back to Margraine's palatial estate, and I mean, were you going to do anything else while you were there, or just get your stuff and go? You do find it's there.
Okay.
Ideally, I would like to get my spells back.
Ideally, I would like to be healed.
Yeah.
After a short
I mean-
rest, wouldn't you get at least some of your spells back?
Yeah, we
I think that's
that's wizards.
just
right?
wizards.
It's just
Yeah.
wizards. I've used all my sorcery points as well. I literally have nothing at the minute.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, if it's 8 or noon now, we could rest 8 o'clock. We still got. I'm assuming they're not going to meet at midnight.
I mean, that would give me some time
Right.
to read through the holy text that you let me borrow.
So this is my one concern, right? The impression I got is we need to convince either both of these people or one or the other. If we're putting all our eggs in this basket, I know Hibonite does not want us letting that thing out.
I mean,
My
Right.
concern
I-
is we're not going to fulfill our thing for Grinder, and we're not going to have enough time to convince the other person.
Oh.
Right?
If the other person has any form of requirement on the actual combat stuff, I'm going to be better with spell. I could take a rest, and then Margaret and Zalara could go see the other person, while me and Magna are resting up, so we know all of our options and we can come to a decision at 8 o'clock, as it were.
Okay.
When we're rested up.
Because I'm not good either. I've got just over 10 hit points and no anything else. So,
so I don't know how much Solara can do as far as convincing people.
yeah.
Well, should we talk with her or because it's a lady, right?
Kaya
that we
Grand.
need to talk to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk with her before we start resting, or should?
Yeah. Like that's my only concern, right? Like if I'm being a little bit, analytical about it, like I know Hibonite doesn't want this thing out, right?
It's not coming out.
Yeah.
It's not coming out, and I know Grinder wants us to break that seal. So I don't think we're able to fulfill the bargain with him if we go down there. So we need at least somebody else
I
on
see.
our side. Because if we waste all our time, if we rest 8 hours and go down there and waste all our time until tomorrow not helping him, we don't have his vote or Kaya's. Right?
Right.
That makes sense.
So at least maybe we could get Kaya's vote first.
Try and secure Kaya's vote, see if we can talk to her, see what she wants, and then do whatever we need to with Grinder, because we're trying to secure Grinder's favor so that he'll get a port to vote for us.
I mean, if the other task takes all our time, then we could just not go back to Grinder and he doesn't get this book back, so that Totty Man stuff doesn't happen. That is an option. He'll be pissed at us, and probably your father as well. But
Yeah.
All right. So, just because it's me, what did Grinder want us to actually do? Because you talk about releasing a demon, and I don't remember that. So
he wanted us to perform a ritual on a gem,
Seal.
effectively.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that will do very bad thing.
okay.
Yeah, that's what Hibonite had said. Grinder wanted us to take the book. The book has that ritual in it. He said there's like a gem down there, and if we do the ritual, it's going to break that, and what he wants will come out of it.
He wants Totty Man released, effectively. Is the gist of
Right.
it.
So
Why did we agree to this?
I agreed us so I can try and stop it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because as far as I'm aware, what had happened last time, Hibonite had we really need to go down there now, because if we go down there, we can stop whatever's happening from happening. But my concern is it's locked up right now, right? And if we destroy it, he's not going to vote for us anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
No, I'm just...
No, it's good. It's complicated. It's good to rehash everything.
Yeah, so...
Politics.
Yet another reason I'm glad I'm playing Magnar.
Yeah.
It's like, is there something to hit? Nope. All right.
So if Magnar dies, you're not going to play like a mastermind character, huh?
Probably not.
It went so well with the cleric last time.
That was fun, but yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't have to be smart. I just talked a lot.
Yeah. So
Fair.
do we want to talk to Kaya? Does that sound like a good idea? Or
Yes.
I can talk to Kaya. Margaret can talk to Kaya if
I don't know if me or Hibonite being there would
help.
be good.
Hibonite is charming as
Considering-
fuck, but he does need to sleep.
And we are wanted by them.
Okay.
We're not wanted at the minute. We're asylum seekers, effectively.
Yeah. Okay. So I will.
That's true.
What I'll do then is, while you guys get prepared to take like a long rest, I'll take a short rest just so I have hit points in case anything happens. Because I'm pretty martial anyway. And then I'll talk to her. If Solara wants to come with me, she can. But I'll try and.
Might as well. Apparently, I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't.
And are you
Okay.
are you taking a short rest too, Zalara?
I have absolutely no reason to.
Oh,
but
okay.
sure,
I
why
didn't
not?
know.
Yeah, she didn't even take one hit
Do you
last
get
time.
key points?
Nope. I am at max hit points at
The
20.
key points.
No, key points.
Key points. Oh, can I get those back with a short rest?
Unavailable to a short rest or long rest, so yeah, you get all your
Yeah.
points back.
Okay, then yes.
Nice.
a
You
short rest.
just have to spend 30 minutes resting to get all your key points.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty
Wow,
good.
that's good.
Okay.
Oh, and I get some of my back. Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
even need a full rest for that, half rest for that, so literally just half an hour.
All right, so we all go back to Margaraine's house and kick it for 30 minutes at least,
Mm-hmm.
and then Margaraine and I go off.
I'm thinking it could be a sign of good faith if either I or Hibonite go.
Okay.
Like, show them we're not running.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Well, Hibonite. If this is way too meta, but Hibonite should be the one to rest up. Then I think we should take you.
Well,
I agree.
I can try and power read through some of that book while I'm resting.
Okay.
In case we do go back under
Power
that
read.
could help.
Let's do it. Okay. So let me roll my hit
All right.
dice then.
Yep.
Oh.
Always a good face.
Dang it.
21, 20, 27. Okay. Oh my goodness.
You guys rolled terribly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
Ben, first 3 rolls would get me to max.
So what? Where did you guys?
It gets me to half.
How many hit points did you add?
Okay.
Oh god, I'm trying to math.
12, 27
plus
for me.
31. If my
Did you get
math's right.
31? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
and-
25 plus
And then
six.
and you got
Yeah.
27, Margaret.
Yep, 27.
So are you?
Which gets me back up to
Okay,
full.
so you're at full. Magnar's at half. Delara's at full with everything, and Hibonite is reading.
He's a boss though.
Does Lay on Hands come back with a short rest?
I don't think so.
Just
Long
walking back
rest.
what?
Okay. Yep. I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you guys head out, and give me a second. Got my notes here. Okay. So your father tells you that Kaya can be found in the Granite Brewery, Norman. That's where she runs her operations. That's where I'd recommend to meet with her if that's where you're heading.
Okay.
Is that in here? In this
Yes, it's in Durnholm
Yes.
proper.
Area?
Yes.
Okay.
And is there anything that you would recommend as to talk to her? Anything to avoid or anything?
Well, I wouldn't ask her about her mining operations too much. She might think you're a spy for me.
No red silver or anything like
I'd
that?
recommend avoiding it, yes. And
Okay.
I'd also not bring up your brother-in-law either, as she's working with one of his main rivals.
Got
on the
it.
jewelry front.
Okay.
But other than that, she will ask a lot of you, and nothing she asks of you she will come out the winner no matter what. So don't try and get the upper hand on her. I would pay deference to her. She's all about that.
Okay. So avoid talk of Cain and the mine. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
And generally be very, very nice.
Be very nice.
Call her pretty thing.
Okay. Yes. Well, I generally
What-
try to be very nice.
What do
Fair.
we call her? My
no,
lady,
Madam Granite will do.
Madam Granite.
Okay.
Madam Granite. Got it. Okay.
All right, so you head out
Cool.
to the Granite Brewery, which is a large building. It's you do have some guards out front who are wearing the colors of the Granite, or basically the Granite family colors.
Before I forget
Yes.
again, did our stuff
Yes,
arrive?
yes, you have your stuff. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, you have
Okay,
it.
Say
Thanks.
that before. Yes, you do have it.
Yeah.
That came while you were out. Now you're all rested up. You've got your short rested up. Everything's good. So you do head there. The guards nod at you, Margraine, as though they're expecting you.
Okay.
And
Well, yes, we're here to see Miss Granite. Madam.
right, and she's expecting you.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, I'll go.
So you walk in, and there's a guard inside who kind of nods at you as though, once again, they're expecting you, and they lead you to a large room. Inside, it's very, for somebody with so much wealth, you'd expect it to be a little more opulent. It's very utilitarian. Not a lot of, it's kind of in contrast to the rest of Durnholm, which is so beautiful. This room seems kind of stark. Only the essentials are there. She's sitting there behind a stone desk. She's very elderly, and she's sitting there looking over some papers. Some half glasses are hanging off the end of her nose. Welcome.
Hello, Madam Granite.
Yes, I was expecting you.
Yes. Thank you for meeting with us. Especially so.
Solara curtsies a bit.
Yeah. Especially so, last minute. I very much appreciate it.
No trouble. Apparently the sovereignty of our realm is in question at this point, so we must do what we can to calm the seas. Are
Yes.
you one of the criminals there, big man?
Yes, ma'am.
She just kind of looks you up and down. All right, so let's cut through the BS if we can. I do have some pull with the Queen. You
Okay.
don't want to go to jail. You don't want to be executed. Tell me what you can do for me.
What can I do for you? Well, my friends here are rather useful. I think we can do just about anything. I prefer it not be any sort of, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm rather useful. I have my pull with the church. I've been going for a very long time
You
there.
do, don't you? Very good. And how about you, large man?
My magic is very strong.
Oh, really? Can I see some?
Of course you may.
Whips out an axe,
All right,
throws
so-
across the room.
No. So he pulls out his torch and he's like, light. And he lights it and raises it up.
And she purses her lips. Is there anything else you can do?
As you can see, he's rather strong, Madam Granite.
Yes. I have plenty of people who are strong.
Tell me, tell me what you need, and we can see what we can accomplish for you.
Oh, I already know what I want from you, boy. We're talking to the large man now. Here's what we will do. To be very clear, there are, 3 of you? Is that correct? Yes, I see you, young lady, as well.
There are
You all-
4 of us
There's
total.
a 4th, yes. He's taking a nap.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear I was not worth his time.
No, we were just in a rather large fight, and you can probably see like bandages and stuff from. He's recuperating, so that we can be in full form in order to help you with whatever you may need.
Then I hope you can commit on his behalf.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I'm committing for you, man. I'm trying to get you out of jail.
I'm not going to be a pain. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. And young lady, what is it you do?
I move really fast and I hit things.
Hit things.
I'm really
And
good at
where-
being sneaky.
You sneaky. And where are you from?
I'm from the Elven Woods, just outside the borders. But most recently, I'm from Tremez.
Ah, very interesting. All right. Well, you are a sneaky one. You are... I still don't know what to do with you, large one. What does your other friend do?
His magics far surpass my own.
I should hope so.
He is one of the most powerful sorcerers I've ever seen.
Now that could be
He's also
useful.
rather entertaining.
Yes.
So,
I don't think she cares for entertainment.
each of you will owe me a favor. To be called in at any point in time that I choose to. You cannot refuse. If at any time you do refuse, there will be dire and deadly consequences. Is this something that is acceptable to you all?
I will not murder anyone for you.
Then I cannot help you. I think we're done here. If one of you does not agree, then none of you agree. And good day.
Good day.
I turn around and walk away.
So we can't put any kind of condition on the favor asked of us?
No, I am saving your friend who just walked out from death, certain death.
I understand that. as you know, we've made a rather high enemy in Brommel. It's not a good situation to be in.
No. Where will you go? And we will not give you sanctuary for long, and especially without my influence on Port is quite strong. So,
yes.
As well as on the Queen.
Yes.
So it is your
entirely.
decision, but I am very busy right now, so unless you can convince your friends otherwise, we are done for today.
Okay, I understand. Tell me, if I was to
She looks at you like very annoyed at this point. She's, tapping her fingers up and down on the desk. Yes?
No, never mind. And have a good day, man. I'll leave.
I guess I leave too.
Yeah.
Sidebar?
Well, yeah, we got to talk about this.
Where are you at, Magnar? Are you still in the brewery itself, or have you walked out front?
I mean, just out of her presence, definitely. Did we only go into that one room?
She has like an office.
She has like an office
right?
off to the side. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you guys
So
are.
we're just
I'll
outside the office.
I'll just be waiting for them, but until they get out too, and then we can
Yeah.
go away together.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with a random favor. I mean, it could be anything.
I'm not either. I don't know if I'm prepared to do what she would ask of us.
What kind of things would she ask for? I mean, are we talking assassinations? Are we talking espionage of other companies? Like, what does she want?
I've known her to be like a upstanding, right? Like, I wouldn't know anything.
Right.
Yeah, you know her to be upstanding but shrewd. I mean, obviously, she's a competitor of your father and of Luxor, so he's not going to say the nicest things about her overall. She's not a criminal by any means, but she's a powerful woman and holds a lot of sway politically.
She's not a criminal, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have other people act on her behalf.
Yeah.
And then completely deny all knowledge of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Are we walking like back to our place?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you?
Because I don't want to be. That was my thought. Again, I didn't say it, but I don't want to talk about this out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's why I was asking where you guys were.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would assume we're walking back towards my family's home. I do slightly have an idea. She seems to have a big interest in red silver. Maybe I could. The only thing I can think of that we might want is maybe I can convince my father to the collapsed mine, the one the surge came out of. It's got a wealth in red silver. Maybe we can make a deal? I'd have to talk to my father, see if he'd be willing.
She does not seem like the type that will alter her deal.
Yes.
If she wants something from us, I think that's what we have to offer.
Yes.
And I will not do that. Unless you can tell me with absolute certainty that nothing evil will come from this.
Well, we don't have to do whatever she asks. We could pay the price afterwards.
Ooh, are you comfortable with lying, Magnar?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not either.
I cannot say that I will do something with the intention of not doing it.
Solara's okay with it, but in this particular instance, I don't think that lying to this lady is a good idea.
No, I don't think she's somebody we want to actually mess with.
If only you had a free-willed, morally
it.
ambiguous colleague.
Yeah.
Are we back yet to Hibonite?
Yeah, if you want to be.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what
Hey guys, how'd it
we're
go?
to do. Seems like we...
Do we have to be here? We don't have to clear my name or Hibonite's name. Is there a way to just leave, get what we need, and go?
I mean, they're probably waiting for us at the exit.
Or has Ben forgetting something that why we're at Durnholm?
So.
we need mountaineering equipment, right? Because it's going to be perilous to get your wife.
Yes.
My concern is your life after we get your wife. You won't be
That
welcome.
is not my
here.
concern.
Neither of you. I do not doubt that if he has any recourse that Brommel will go after you. We're making enemies of not only Brommel but the Queen at this point.
I'm not of these lands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not of these lands. I have somewhere else.
You're not
to
what?
go.
Of these.
And they would be hard pressed to follow me there.
Maybe you can go live with Hibonite.
It might be too hot for me there.
I mean, you could live outside Volcano, I guess.
I do not care if the Queen or Brommel come after me, as long as my family is safe. So if we need to do something here to make that happen...
I mean, we could just lie to that lady, because we're not going to be here long after we're freed anyway, are we? So they'd have to come and find us. That's going to cost them money. They're going to do that to a certain point.
I don't
If we
like
get
the
our
idea
lives-
of lying.
So if we get set free, Bromwell's going to come after us anyway.
It's true.
So either
It's
way,
true.
there's going to be someone chasing her. We can just make it
Yeah.
2 instead of 1. And then we can get more stuff from them when they accidentally kill themselves fighting us.
I mean, I'm good at evading on my own, but I don't know with Big Boy here if I'd be able to be quite as sneaky.
I'm not able to
Probably
run.
not.
Well, physically, yes, but I have my ties to the church. I need, this is my home. These are my lands.
Right.
If you guys need to run, I can't just leave.
Give me a history. Okay. Well, sorry. But yeah, give me a history check anyway, Margaret.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. So the only thing, given the situation right now, there's pretty much no way out of Durnholm without, physically, you guys came in the only way that's out.
Yeah.
With the exception of one, and this is more kind of a myth sort of thing, but of all the veins, the mining veins that run out from Durnholm, there's one that's known as the Dark Vein, which has been shut down for over 20 years at this point. That's why it's dark. It's not worked because of the dangers that are there, though it is rumored that it does go all the way through the Pleiades Mountains out on the other side. So there is a possibility that you would be able to escape going through that long mine shaft.
Okay.
So just so you know all your options here.
Okay.
I think we should just take the favour from that lady, because at the end it could just be, burn down my competitor's warehouse. I can do that. Attack a convoy. Attack a
Her competitor is
attack a
Margaret's
convoy.
dad.
That's not kill the people. It's just remove them from their carts and take the carts away. It doesn't say don't give it back to them later.
But
Got to read the fine print.
You have more finesse in talking in circles than I
I'm
do.
not sure that happens. I normally end up in the circle as well.
Hibonite, why can't we help
Well,
Grinder?
From the Ribcage books, we got 4, and the incredible similarities to this book I've been reading recently. I'm pretty sure that the whole releasing and doing this ritual down below either does something to release another evil, like the one that killed us before, or turns a load of the dwarfs into the Men of Dirt scribes that was mentioned in the previous book. And they sounded more dangerous than the ones we had already fought before.
I see.
So, one thing, so you would know this, Hibonite, from your reading of this most recent book. Now, it does talk about Todd Amon getting rid of the evil foreign creatures, the evil alien creatures and their dark gods who have come from other realms. So this book, unlike the ones you've read, speaks very highly of Tatamon. And so, yeah, I just want to let you know that it's from a different perspective than you've read before, other than when Marat Hall speaks of Tatamon with great reverence as well.
Okay. Well, if you need to run, we'll run. I can't run forever, but I'll deal with that when it comes. I think the most important thing is Magnar's wife and child.
So how do you feel about this, though, Magnar? You don't want to kill anyone, obviously. Your main concern is your wife and your child, but, maybe it would ruin your friend who, you've only known him for like a month, but, you're collapsing his absolute life here. How does he feel about that?
We died together, so, I know, that's what I've been thinking about, so...
we could try and strike a different bargain with the Madame Grant lady. Well, she
What
wants
would-
favours.
what would we offer?
We want to make sure murder's not part of the favour. We could offer an extra favour to make sure it's not murder. Or we could offer, say, 3 favours, but it's legally above board.
Huh.
She gets more outside help. We get out of jail. We potentially get out of jail free. And all we've got to do is do some more jobs that we'd probably be taking up anyway.
If she would go for
Worth a
that,
try.
that's fine.
And if she does anything
Worth
too
a
much,
try.
we just don't do it.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have to worry about annoying her more than we already have, so...
Okay, so it is... Hibonite's got his full rest in at this point?
It's
Is that
late.
where we're at?
Yeah.
It's late. What is the plan? Are you guys going to go to the
Go
Temple
talk
of
to her
Gramish? Are you going to go talk to her again?
Grinder needs his
it's-
book back regardless. I know Hibonite's not going to want to do it, but Margaret, we agreed to give him his book back. Even if we're not helping him.
Okay, well, what if
He
we
needs
go
his
to the
book back.
lady, and if we get her help, maybe go back down into the area for a little bit. Worst comes
Yeah,
to...
because she's going to be really, really happy to see us at, middle of the
that's
night.
her issue. And
it's only like 9.
Yeah, it's not. It's only like 8 or
I'll find
8:30,
it.
9.
Okay.
Yeah, in that that range. It's not.
Okay. Yeah,
And
we can see her
worse comes to worse,
first.
we just go back down to that Citadel thing, throw the book back into the deep so he has to get it and then leave. He'll be mildly annoyed at me.
Wow.
We could go down there and then you could drop it.
I could drop it in
accidentally.
fire by accident.
That works.
Sounds good.
Oops.
I keep forgetting
when
burning
that
hands doesn't protect the books.
So, all right. So,
Madam
where are you
Granite.
guys heading to?
Madam Granite.
Okay. So you head back to Madam's Granite's the way you came. And, you know, obviously it's later, but it doesn't look later because you're underground. The two guards are out
This is
front.
Weird, God. How do you do it? It's like the same amount of light all the time.
What are you talking about?
There's no sun.
Yeah, but, you know, the sun, you know, it's just inconvenient. You know, it's bright and it's dark and, you know, at least I can do things whenever I want here. You know, one time's as
You
good
dwarves
as
are weird.
any. Oh, she called me a dwarf. Okay.
So the guards stop you this time, and one of them goes in.
Yes.
Well, actually, he stops you before even going in and says, "What do you want?"
We tell her that we've considered her offer. We think we have an adequate counter offer to her.
I'll see what she has to say.
Thank
and he
you.
goes in. He makes sure you guys wait out there for like 15, 20 minutes, just standing there. Comes back. All right, she'll see you.
Thank
You know the way in.
And yeah, we'll go in. Ibn,
All right,
I'll
you
let
go
you
in.
Always
talk.
goes so well.
The same situation as before. She's still sitting back there and looks up at you. So, have you considered my offer?
So, my friends here came and saw me and they told me about your offer and everything, and they told me about the issues they had with it, and I can't say I don't disagree with them. So, we came back because, one, I wanted to meet such an amazing business lady as yourself, and do you decorate this? And also to suggest, we have an issue with the legality of potential requests. So, if we're
Continue.
doing a favour for you to get ourselves out of trouble, and your favour could potentially put us back in trouble, it kind of doesn't solve the issue, it just prolongs it. So what we would ask is, and we know you're a business lady who likes to make sure she gets the best deal, if we were to do an extra offer, say, but to make sure that all favours that are asked of us were on the board. No illegal stuff, just an outside contractor helping.
All right, give me
Guys, I
a
could use persuasion.
persuasion check.
It's the first time.
I just didn't lie this time.
Oh, God.
It's good.
And I liked the rationale there and your actual comment, so I'm going to give
I'm gonna
you
need that
inspiration as
+8.
well.
Nice.
That's 2 episodes in
I-
a row. Good job, Alex.
I know, right?
What
Right?
was inspiration? Is it a D?
No, inspiration
Oh,
is just
good, that's it.
you
I
get it
rolled
with
2.
advantage.
With the +6, so that's not very good. Please be better. 25.
Okay, yes.
A 2 and a 19.
goodness.
Both one off the back. The backs are lower. Oh, I like tension.
Oh man.
So, Madam Granite looks at you, stone cold for a moment, and then nods her head and says, I think we can make that work. All right. The rest of you can leave for a moment. I'll need to speak with the warrior priest for a second.
Thank you, Madam Granite.
Now turn around and go away.
Nice doing business
Solara
with you all.
curtsies as she goes out the door.
I'd
You
like
as
to
well.
say if possible. Oh.
You cannot.
Ibn, it'll be okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
As I walk out, I'm messaging him. Details, man. Give us all the details.
Things didn't happen.
So, as you mentioned, you do have some pull with the church. Is that correct?
I
So,
believe yes.
I'm sure you've heard the rumblings that the Grand Abbot has decided to call many of the archbishops back to Crux itself.
Yes.
To, have a council to discuss how magic should be handled throughout the rest of the land.
Yes.
Lands where the church touches.
That's my understanding.
So, what I need you to do is to make sure that you can use your influence on your archbishop to make sure that the church does, in fact, gain control. The council should be heading up here in the latter half of the year, so make sure you're part of that convoy and use your influence to make it so the church takes control.
I see.
And that is all. Thank you very much. You can leave. And with that, we will end the episode. Thanks for listening to episode 26 of Beholder's Eye. Bad Deal. I hope you're enjoying this Durnholm run. It's one of my favorite storylines so far. I really can't wait for you guys to hear how this shakes out and really everything beyond it as well. It's some exciting stuff. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever podcast app you use. Remember, if you do leave us a 5-star review, we will read that on the podcast. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at BeholdersEyePod and our website beholderseyecast.com. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Magnar, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007, all on Twitter. All music by INCOMPETECH. Curse of the Scarab, Our Journey Begins, Welcome to Horrorland, Long Note 2, and Time Passes, all by Kevin MacLeod. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/. All sound effects by Zapsplat.com. Please check the show notes for further details. All editing, music, and effects by Sam Canary. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.